With your first News at 6 Sports, here's Lee Timmerman.
This time a year ago, Bismarck High had already stored away the football pads. It was the only time a Mark Gibson coached Demons team was not part of the postseason. Well, today BHS is hosting a quarterfinal playoff game at the Bowl, and Jeff Roberts is there with a special guest.
Yeah,
Jeff, take it away.
Winter came along and said hello in an abrupt way this week. We've got Mark Gibson with us just before their quarterfinal game against Fargo Davies. Before we get to the game, Coach, the cold is a big storyline this week, and it kind of came in a big way these last couple days.
Yeah, and I give a huge shout out to Jim Hauser and his staff for getting this surface ready in such a short turnaround. And North Dakota, this happens. The kids are excited, and that this time of year you're going to get things like this. And I think that's why we kind of build our offense around things like this.
One way that you ended the regular season, it was not cold. It was a hot game against Century. You guys beat them in a big way. What does that give you guys in just a week later going into the postseason?
Well, that was one game our kids kind of circled and wanted pretty bad. And, we came out, we jumped all over them, got up real big. And one thing is, it kind of just tops the season off. But with that being said, everybody starts over. We're 0-0, and certainly tonight we got our hands full with a good opponent. And so, the kids have to understand it's a good win, but bury it. Let's move forward.
What do you tell your guys going into a night like tonight where they were starving for the postseason coming into this year, and from this point on, it only gets tougher as they go?
Absolutely, but they've earned it. And that's the one thing we kind of stressed is that, when you start working back in March and April and nobody sees it and you're in the weight room and doing things, it's for moments like this. And so the biggest thing is we tell our kids not to play tight, not to lose, go out and enjoy it because you've earned it.
A lot of the conversation this year revolved around the fact that your guys said they don't want to forget what happened last year because it's only going to help them at this point in the year. What have you seen from your group, and how proud are you that they didn't just say they wanted to change it, they did?
Biggest thing, it was a culture change with our seniors. And they got the younger guys to buy in, and once you do that, good things happen, and it all becomes a big family, and that's what these kids are. And it's all kid driven, and then once you got the buy-in from them, it makes your job a lot easier as a coach.
Real quick, tonight, Davies on this field that was covered in 9 inches of snow just 12 hours ago. It's a team you beat pretty well early in the season. They're different coming into tonight. Tell me about that.
They're a huge different team. I mean, that's the one thing is, and we're different too, but one thing that they've changed their offense, and that takes a lot of courage and guts on their part. They have a completely different offense that we played the first time, and they've been really successful. So they're going to try and keep us off the field, and I think it's going to be one of the probably shorter games in history.
Well, thank you, Coach, for joining me tonight. Davies and the Demons, along with Minot and Mandan, and Centuries at Cheyenne. We'll have it all for you on First is at 10. LT?
Right, thank you very much, Jeff. Again, he mentioned a few of those games. Horace playing Dickinson tonight. Century, we did talk about the Patriots. They will play over in West Fargo against Cheyenne tonight, and there's the games that are lined up for tomorrow. So it's definitely playoff time. So should we really be surprised it's this cold? I don't know.
Frozen football, that's for sure. All right, we'll be right back after this.